I came to the residency because I like Portugal and I was really curious to explore a very artistically based project. I was always fascinated by the fact that a single stem, a single leaf, a single plant could destroy the whole wall. And when I arrived here to Montemor-o-Novo, I saw those walls being destroyed by plants. So really big bricks, very solid bricks, they just crumbled underneath the forces of nature. And in my art project, I decided to experiment with that and to explore the idea of how the brick can break. And first of all, I decided to break it myself. I decided to test which parts of nature can be inserted into the brick and how it's going to collapse afterwards. But then, once I started working, I learned a lot of new things. Like, first of all, I learned how to make a brick. And then I needed to somehow assemble a metal structure to attach the bricks to the wall. Then I also had to figure out various solutions of how to put the bricks together. So there was a really long learning process and a very long process by itself. And by doing that, I think I grew artistically quite a lot. To begin with, just because my project is non-functional, and for me, making something non-functional is extremely difficult. It's an installation. It doesn't carry any function. And when I was making something unfunctional, non-functional, I was thinking about the function of a brick. Why do we use a brick? What for? And I realized that it's for the walls, that it's to build the walls to protect ourselves from the wind, from the snow, from the weather. And mentally, we also build the walls as well to protect ourselves. But while I was making the project, it was actually so difficult to make a wall. It took me a whole month. And just by that, it was really interesting to see how difficult it is to build a wall that's going to break at the end. I think one of the memorable moments during my residency was learning how to weld. I actually learned how to weld in this exact room, in this exact spot, and it was really fun. Working with metal, I felt like I was a badass. And I think this is definitely something that's gonna last and that's gonna stay with me. But more than that, I think just learning how to work in terms of projects, how I came up with an idea, I found some inspiration, I slowly put it together, and then somehow the concept kind of recrystallized in my head and the work appeared in the physical world.